Hi.
Hey, Lorne, how's it going?
What are you doing?
I'm talking to you.
Well, I know. Where are you?
I'm home. What are you doing?
I'm in bed.
Oh, do you have to go?
No, you want to join me? Whoa, where you living, Mom? The pecker stand up straight ready for you to sit on it.
So, wait, say again?
Come on, don't be shy. I said my pecker stand up straight ready for you to sit on it. Don't be shy.
It's not exactly what I was expecting you to say, but okay.
No, you can't expect me. The hell did I just say? You can't guess what I'm going to say because it's never. That's what I was trying to say. There we go.
That is true.
All right, so who was your date with?
My cousin.
Your cousin, what's his name?
Oh, really?
What's his name?
Greg.
Greg, yeah. Don't tell me your cousin my ass.
It wasn't a date. It was, I hang out with my cousin. We've been close since we were kids.
Yeah,
Say again? Lorne?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out. Say again?
I said you hung out with your cousin Greg?
You sound shocked.
I am.
Why?
I think it was a date.
Yeah, okay, I'm dating my cousin.
Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah.
You cut out again.
Said you never know what they're doing in them southern states. Are you dating your cousin? Can you hear me?
Southern states. Okay, so what's new with you? You said you had something to tell me. And I have stuff to tell you, but what do you have to tell me?
I don't know. I don't remember what the hell I was going to tell you. I must have waited, 6 or 7 hours for you to call.
It's not 6 or 7 hours. You didn't call me until 7.
All right. I always thought it was an hour.
Okay, let me tell you exactly what time you called me.
Why did my star 67 work on you?
You're asking me why your star 67 didn't work?
Yeah, because I put star 67 before I dialed your number. You don't
Okay.
know?
I don't know why your star 67 didn't work. How are you doing?
What?
How are you doing?
Doing good.
How's your mom?
My mom's guilty. My mom on this side. Don't bring my mom into this.
No, I'm just asking how she's doing.
Huh?
I'm just asking how she's doing.
She's doing good. Never mind my mom.
And how's your uncle? I know your uncle was sick. How's he doing?
He died.
Oh, I'm sorry. When did that happen?
It happened 2 months ago. 3 months ago.
3 months? What was this? Back in November?
No. Let me see. October, I think. I think it was October.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. He was 84. He was ready. He had enough.
But most importantly, how are you and what's new with you? You said you had, let me read your message.
I am good.
You said, quote, I'll tell you something when you call me.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Alright, how about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm in a good place.
You're in a good place?
I'm happy for the most part, and I'm in a good place.
You and Corey broke up, huh?
Not totally.
He thought you were fucked up because what you did with them all.
The hell did you know that? Wait, hold on a second. Wait. How did you know that?
It's not hard to figure out.
But, no, wait a minute. But nobody should have, like, okay.
What you did with me for 10 months, that was fucked up.
No, but what happened, what she did was fucked up.
What you did was fucked up, too.
Okay, with Corey, never mind, I won't get into it.
Well, go ahead and get into it, Dominic.
It's so much, though.
Corey moved out, didn't he?
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. So after you and I stopped talking, that B word, because I try not to call women that, she asked me for your nude pictures.
She's such a fucking weirdo. Yeah, she's fucking weird. She is so fucking disgusting. And
like I said, I have never shared any nude picture that you've sent me. Your literal asshole picture, I've never shared that. I've never shared anything that you have sent me. Just never have done that.
That is one thing that I have trusted you about when you told me you would not share with anyone.
And I have not, and I will not.
I trusted you that you would.
Well, she called me, and she asked me for them. And I told her, I said, no, I respect his privacy. I respect him. I'm not going to send those. And she, well, why? He called you a bitch. He called you a piece of shit. He called you all these names, and he was really mean to you. Why not? And I said, yeah, he was, but I'm not going to share.
All those times when I called you that shit, I was drunk.
I know, and you were drunk when you said that. So like I said, I'm not even holding that against you because you didn't know. You were drunk. And you couldn't control that, I'm not expecting you to be able to.
I couldn't at the time because I was drunk and the way my head was at the time, so.
And that's what I'm saying, you were drunk and, you couldn't control it, and, I mean, you needed that release, you needed to drink and everything, and so.
No, I didn't need to drink. I didn't need to drink then.
I mean,
what I needed then was to not drink.
But, my thing is, and, I don't drink, I just really have just never liked the taste of it. But, I understand that there are people who need alcohol and they need to consume it, in order to function and in order to feel okay. So I understand that. But,
wait.
You say again? Lorne? You cut out. Say again?
I said, what do you understand it? I did not need alcohol. What I needed was to not drink.
But okay, that's fine. But like I'm saying though, I should have been more supportive of you because you were in a lot of stress. You had a lot of life changes and you were going through a lot of stress. But like, I was not holding those things that you said to me against you. But she was begging for your naked pictures, your little asshole pictures and everything like that. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to send those. No, I'm not going to send those. And I said, I gave him my word that none of those pictures would ever show up on the internet. And I intend to honor that. I'm not going to share those. And so, like, it went from, like, a jokey thing, like, send me the pictures, to, why the fuck won't you send me the pictures? Are you siding with him? And I'm like, in this instance, yes, because I'm not sending you his fucking naked pictures.
At the 10 months, I would think you would side with me anyway.
Well,
regardless of what that stupid bitch wanted.
Like I said I care for him and I respect his privacy. Okay, so you would think that would be it? I would have thought that would have been it. But no.
That ain't it. She don't stop at that.
I thought that would be it. No nudies. Okay, let's move on to the next topic, because I really, trusted her and really thought that she could be a friend to both of us. So,
I told you how she likes number 8, right? How she likes spiders.
Number 8?
Yeah, how she likes spiders. How she
what
likes
does number
octopus.
8 have to do anything? 8? What is 8?
Spiders have 8 legs. Octopus has 8 legs.
What does 8 have anything to do with it, though?
Spiders have 8 legs. So do an octopus.
What does the number 8 symbolize?
They're both her favorite thing. She loves spiders and she loves octopus. They have 8 legs. You don't understand that?
I know that they have 8 legs, but okay, so...
Okay, well,
anyway.
It's on me that has an infatuation for them. It's her.
Well, anyway, so... Oh, boy. So, that wasn't good enough, what I had said to her. That wasn't good enough for her. She got in touch with Corey, because I told her the kind of work that he does, and let's just say he's easy to find online. He's very easy to find online. If you know his job, and you know his first name, and you know anything else about him, he's. I
don't need to know anyway, but I understand what you're saying.
Like he's easy to find online. So anyway. So she shared with him some things about my, quote, internet flirtation.
With me?
With who else?
Huh?
With who else?
Okay, wow. Don't call it an internet flirtation for 10 months.
Well, she shared with him details about that. And let's just say, I don't. She made up a lot of things as well. She made up things. So basically, we're on a break, and he believes the things that she said for whatever reason, and we're on a break. We still live together because I would say maybe, I don't even know if it was a month after this happened, a month before this happened. We renewed our lease for 2 years, so we're still living together. But we don't sleep together. Like, we sleep separately. It's just a mess. And that's all thanks to her.
Hell, you didn't sleep together before, did you? Last time you're talking to me?
Not through most of it, no. I mean, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And it's like, she said that we were having phone sex every night while he was in the next room. And, I mean, he was just really disturbed. And she just causes messes out of everyone's life. And, you know, I guess I'm the next victim.
How could it take you so long to realize how disturbed she was?
Because I want to see the best in everybody.
Really?
I see the best in everybody.
Okay, then listen to my question.
Okay.
If you see the best in everybody, why in the hell would you ever share anything about me and you to those dumbasses?
Because I wanted to see the best in them. Because she had led me to believe that they were on your side. And I think some of them might be. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I know a lot of them are.
Yeah, I think a lot of those people, you know, and I think you have a lot of people on the internet who really like you and who admire you.
No, I know they all like me.
Most of them do, and that's why, that was why, but see, I was telling you this for a while. That's why I didn't understand why you took down your YouTube channel, and I still don't. Because here's the thing. You have people who will. Say that again, you're cutting out.
Said this girl has an obsession with me, and she's sick.
You cut out.
Still cool. Keep it out.
You have really bad service.
I know. My phone's fucked up, and you get another phone, but I said, this weirdo has an obsession with me, and she is very sick.
But you know what, though? Like I said, I mean, you have a lot of people out there who really like you. And
I didn't take my YouTube channel down.
I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you because, you know, when we were doing the YouTube channel, you know, you felt so good about yourself because you were contributing something and they really did like you.
Yeah, and I had somebody that I thought believed in me.
I do believe it. Like, I've always believed in you ever since we started talking.
Yeah.
And you probably, and I also believe you probably have money on there that you've earned money from your YouTube channel that is just sitting there, hopefully growing interest, but who knows?
Yeah, well, who knows? I can't get at it.
Why not?
I don't even remember what the hell my YouTube password is.
I remember you had said it was like after like your brother and your. Oh.
I don't remember what it is. My nephew told me that had almost he had said like 977 or something like that.
I can look.
And I don't even remember what my password is.
I know you sent it to me before, so I can look at my old phone and probably find it.
Well, that'd probably be the only way I'd be able to get on it. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what my password to my email is. I don't know the password to anything.
Let me see if I can find your channel, how many subscribers you have. Let me look and see how it's doing. But like I said, I mean, okay. I told you that I believed in you. You always knew that.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you believed in me, why would you ever share anything about me with that dumb bitch or anybody else on the internet?
I thought she was a good person. I thought that she cared about you.
After the stuff I told you?
Lorne, 1,150 people believe in you.
That's how many subscribers I have now.
That's how many subscribers you have now. Congratulations.
And I'm not even on the internet.
That should show you.
That's messed up.
What?
So
it's not messed up. But people care about you.
They care about me. They like my singing, maybe. That's probably the biggest thing that's there.
But you should go back to singing.
I'm not singing on the internet. How would I ever do that for? So that stupid bitch can hold me? No.
You know what, though? You know what? My mom has always said this, and this is the truth. And I'm going to tell you this is the truth because this is what my mom has always said, and I've lived by it. This is what she says. She says, living well is the best revenge. And I believe that. And so let me tell you something.
I am living well.
Then let her see that.
I'm building a house this summer.
You what?
I'm building a house this summer.
Ooh, nice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing, though. When you are, like, you're doing your songs, you are building a house, and you're doing all these amazing things, then guess what? She sees that, she's going to be jealous. Like my mom said, living well is the best revenge. So when you're cooped up and hiding out...
The only thing she's going to wind up seeing is the inside of a jail cell. But she doesn't stop.
What is she doing?
She's constantly around. You know, she had a fucking Australian girl send me a card in the mail. Said she wanted to come, she was moving to America, she wanted to come see me. And she masturbated all my videos and all this crap. 19-year-old fucking girl from Australia. I had to get up so I can...
You know what I don't want you to do? Because here's what I don't want. Here's what trap I don't want you to fall into. I don't want you to be so laser focused on her that when other people reach out to you with good intentions, or when other people reach out to you who are attracted to you, I don't want you to think that they are her or that she's put them up to it, because that cramps you. Think about it.
That's where you came in.
But think about it, though.
Hang on, let me plug this in and we'll get off. Hold on, bear with me. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. Like, okay, think about this, though. Okay?
You don't need to tell me to think about it. That's where you came in before. Because I had already been through Emma.
But this is where I'm coming in.
I trusted you.
Okay, and you can still trust me, but I don't want you to fall into a trap where you don't trust other people. If you get something in the, like, okay, for instance.
I'll trust you again when you were in this rock.
That's fine. That is fine. I understand that. But what I'm saying to you is something that should earn your trust, because I'm telling you to be open to other people. Think about it. If a girl...
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk. I gotta make some coffee. I thought I had some in my cup and I don't. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to make some coffee. And
I'm trying to think what I was saying.
all right, don't give me an example of why not to trust somebody, because I gave you a chance to trust you. I am not going to have an over-the-phone relationship ever again.
No, listen to me though. I am more guarded now. I am scared now because I had my trust ruined. So I'm more guarded in everything I do. I am truly like more guarded.
You had to trust what? You had to trust what?
Ruined.
By who?
Your friend. Your octopus friend. Because
your friend.
It was, you can have her. Like I said.
No. Wait a minute. Let's get this straight. I didn't talk to you for 10 minutes for the benefit of her.
You know what? And I didn't talk to you for 10 months for the benefit of her either. And I certainly didn't do that so that she could start meddling in my personal life.
Yeah, well, guess what?
What?
That's the way she is. That's what an octopus does, and that's what a spider does. Put you in their little web. Wrap you in their fucking grip. So she gets what she wants. At your benefit. That's why I don't like the idea of you being an atheist. You want to be an atheist, that's your business. Don't expect me to have a lot of trust in an atheist. She's an atheist.
You know, it has nothing to do with that. But like it's to me,
most of perverted justice members are atheists. They're atheists and Wiccans, and which is really sad because Wiccans is supposed to be a peaceful religion. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what the hell is the sense in being an atheist? An atheist doesn't even believe in anything.
Well, I mean, let's not get stuck on like religion right now.
Well, it's the point of the matter that
What's what?
It's the point of the matter that most of perverted justice members are atheists. That's what the point of the matter is. She's an atheist and very proud of it, and she's proving it by being so obsessed with me. What the hell is this bitch's problem? Problem. There's a problem is she's going to wind up incarcerated.
You know, and I think she needs medicine.
No, what she needs is a good swift kick in the ass.
I think she needs medicine, and you know, and I hope that she gets it. I really and truly hope that they put her on medicine because she can't do this stuff that she's doing.
She's definitely going to get what she deserves to get. Hang on, let me plug my phone in.
Okay.
Okay. This phone dies easy on me. It's not still my normal phone. I had a different phone. My other one choked on me. I lost all my numbers on my phone, and I got them all back, but I'm using a temporary phone right now. So you get a new one. But yes, I am doing extremely good.
That's great.
I am doing a lot. If you know of some guy named Bobby that's calling me, I'll call him my work.
Bobby?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody named...
Tell him go ahead and call him on work again so I can get his number.
Okay, I know you don't trust me, and I know you don't believe me, and I understand that, but I don't know anybody named Bobby. In fact, I'm trying to think. The closest person that I know to a Bobby is when I was in elementary school, the principal, or I think she was either the principal or the assistant principal. Her name was Bobby. And
I don't know anybody by the name Bobby either.
So
except the person that I went to elementary school with.
See, and I doubt that the principal at my school when I was in elementary school is calling you. But listen though, so like, you know, I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
How much are you on the internet now?
How much am I on the internet now?
Yeah.
I mean, as much as anybody else. I mean, I don't really do too much. But
so how much discussion is about me?
How much what?
Just about.
How much do I know about you?
How much discussion on the internet is there about me?
I mean, I could look you up, but I have no clue because I haven't looked you up in a while since you last. What?
Hang on, I gotta get my robe on. I gotta chill from the dog dogs coming in. It's making me cold. Hang on. All right, now hang on again so I can pour me a cup of coffee.
Okay.
You there?
Yes.
Okay. I said I got two new messages. One I guess from Tony, probably telling me what the score is.
Okay, so you told me you were putting on a robe. Were you naked?
What's the matter?
Okay, never mind.
You have a boyfriend, remember?
Okay, anyway.
Are you naked?
No.
What are you wearing?
Spider-Man t-shirt and polka dot pajama pants.
What's under that?
The same thing that's under your robe.
Nothing?
Huh?
Nothing?
No, nothing but a... No, I'm not going to say it. I was going to make a joke, but no.
No, nothing but a what? Nothing but a what?
Nothing but my 4-inch hot dog.
But you what?
My 4-inch hot dog.
Let me see. Send me a picture.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, you gonna send me a picture?
Okay, back to what we were talking about.
I said, okay, you gonna send me a picture?
Quite possibly, probably.
No, you naked?
Yeah. What?
Are you naked?
No, I don't do nudes.
I don't understand.
I'm sure you don't.
No. You're seeing me naked, don't you? That's why you were asking about my robe. You just seen me naked. You still got my videos, don't you?
Yes, Lorne.
How often do you look at them?
Well, admittedly, they're on my old phone, so I don't have any on this phone.
So, when do you turn your
Say again?
phone on?
You cut out.
I said, how often do you turn your old phone on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be inappropriate.
Huh?
I didn't mean to be inappropriate. I'm sorry.
Inappropriate about what?
When I asked you, like, if you were, like, naked.
Doesn't matter. It's obvious you fucking want to know.
Well, because you said you were putting a robe on and you said you were cold. I'm sorry I asked that.
No, yeah, obviously you wanted to know if I was naked. Otherwise you wouldn't have asked.
I'm sorry for asking.
How obvious? How often do you look at your old phone?
I can't really, because, like, it's turned off and, like, it needs a piece, like, the charging port is bent.
You can't even get on your old phone.
I can. It has a piece I have the piece to fix it.
But you haven't fixed it?
Huh?
You haven't fixed it?
I haven't, because, I knew, like, if I looked at your pictures, I'd miss you, so I didn't. Say again?
Well, it's not the only one that has a problem with you two.
Wait, you cut out what?
I said, if you look at my pictures, you'd miss me. So, in other words, Corey's not the only one that has a problem with you two.
Corey's not the only one that... What? Corey's not the only one that has a problem with us two.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means you have a problem with you and Corey, too.
Oh, I don't... It's complicated.
Obviously, it's very complicated because you have feelings for me, too.
It's just so complicated.
Well, you did it.
I'm just trying to be a good person. I didn't expect, like...
Well, you obviously got involved with the wrong person in order to be a good person. And I'm not meaning me. I'm meaning Emma.
She has nothing to do with my day-to-day life.
No, but she had something to do with you being involved with me.
So you say, I mean, like...
Which is something that I didn't know until the end.
I mean, I don't know if you're saying that you wish you had never met me or anything, but, like, I just knew you needed a friend. And so...
You knew I needed a friend?
When we talked.
Yeah, I needed a friend. But a friend wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for somebody to be with that I could trust. That I could actually be myself with. And to be able to help me through crap that I was going through.
And that's what I did, and that was what the point was.
Yeah, but what you wasn't doing was being honest with me.
I did not talk to her until, like, because I got your number when we started talking, and I went months and months and months. I didn't talk to her until, like, maybe, August?
Whenever you started talking to her was the wrong time to talk to her.
But how was I supposed to know that?
Well, because you had already been talking to me.
But I try to see the best in people. Okay, let me ask you this.
But when you started talking to me like the way that we were talking, the way that we were, there was no right time to ever start talking to anybody.
Okay, well,
what we had going.
And I know I'm gullible, and I don't mean to be...
Gullible is what I was. Because I did not know that you had a boyfriend, and you never told me. The gullible is what I was. You weren't gullible.
I mean, I just try to see the best in people. I mean, like...
You was naive as hell, obviously.
Okay, well, ask this. Ask yourself this. I mean, like, if I... this is the same question that I said... This is the same thing that I said to Corey. This was a few years ago during an argument, but it applies here too. I said to him, and I'm going to say to you, just like I said to him, if I didn't see the best in people, and if I saw the worst in people, what would I think about you? And Lorne, I'm saying that to you now. If I saw the worst in people, what would I think about you?
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying. There's a way to see the best in people and a way to see the worst in people. If I would have seen the worst in someone, then I would never be in this predicament that I'm in now. If I would have paid attention to what was going on, how I was being used by people that was close to me, I would never be in this predicament that I'm in now with this NBC crap.
I know, and I'm really sorry for you that happened to you.
Well, I am too, but it's happened. It's not something I can tell you. I finally realized it's not something that I'm ever going to get rid of because it's already fucking happened. I mean, you didn't do it. The only one that did it was me. Because
when you do something nice for someone, and I mean, granted, let me just say, these foods in their mainstream form, I'm horrified by. Things like chickens and things like eggs, but in all honesty, when you do something and you can't even get something like you told me, like chicken or something like deviled eggs or spaghetti or whatever you're supposed to get, when you do something for them and they don't even return that favor, to do that for you, that really messes people up.
It does mess people up. Especially when you idolize people. Well, idolizing anybody is not good. I will never idolize anybody again. If I did, it would only be one person, it would be my mom.
Can you?
My mom is the angel of all angels.
What kind of punishment? Because I honestly think that there should have been some kind of criminal punishment for your siblings to use you the way that they did. And I mean, I know you'll never get any restitution.
No, that's just something that I got to get past it. I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want anything bad to happen to my siblings or my friends or anything like that. All I won't care about having from them is acknowledgement and saying they're sorry that they did what they did. But I get what I get, and I'm not gonna live my life around what they do and what they don't do.
And I'm proud of you for saying that. And you know what, though? I mean, I'm very proud of you for saying that. But it's like, for the things that they did that caused your life to spiral out of control. Because
it wasn't just my life it affected. It affected more than just my life. It affected Betty's life. It affected other people's lives. But it was me that was in the front. So.
But I mean, I just feel like
do what I can to try to make other people's lives better, including Betty's. I still have every intention of giving Betty money back. It's just I have to be in a position where I can do it. I'm not in that position yet, but I'm getting there.
You are, and like, I mean, you're a stronger person than me, because, like...
Why? Everybody's a strong person.
But, like, for me...
It's a matter of how much people care.
But, like, you are a person.
I care about Betty. Betty was actually a very good person to me. The only problem with Betty was that she let the neighbor get involved and start telling Betty what he could do for her and all this stuff and how he could help her and all this stuff. He didn't even call me and talk to me and ask me about what, is it all right if I talk to Betty and ask her, I can come down and do this and help out and use my crane to put the trusses up that didn't even fit, which she says that they did fit, and I know damn well they didn't because we measured the damn things. They did not fit at all. That's why we wanted to build the trusses for her, because the trusses that she bought did not fit. There was no way to make them fit. But her neighbor,
if you wanted
3 times over, came down and told her, I can use my crane and lift the trusses up. Well, no, you fucking can't.
If you want to pay her back, you're going to have to get rich.
Huh?
If you want to pay her back, you're going to have to get rich, and you know how to do it. I don't have to tell you how to do it, because you know how to do it.
I don't have to get rich. I only owe Betty maybe $15,000. I don't owe her $20,000. I left like $5,000 worth of shit there.
But do you have 15?
That's including the work that I had already done for her.
How much money are you making?
Not as much as I want to, but I will be soon. Why?
No, I'm just curious. Because
I'm serious too. I'm not answering questions like that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. Like, I just asked you because I was just thinking of like ways to pay her back. But you're a businessman and you know how to make money.
I know how to make. I know how I could make money. But the problem is NBC got in the way of that. Even with my book, I try to do something good with my book, and this fucking whore, Emma, tries to fucking get in the way of that. And what good does she do? She does no good, because 25% of it was going to Wounded Warrior Project.
You know what I want to do?
I just told my probation officer the other day that I was thinking about letting 100% of it go to the Wounded Warrior Project, because I don't advertise it. So if I could get it out to somebody that did advertise it, then I thought about letting 100% of it go to Wounded Warrior Project.
You know what I want you to do? And I want you to do this for us. You know what I want you to do for us? I want you to really, really, I want you to really, really make your life amazing. I want you to get rich. I want you to sing. I want you to do YouTube, because that seemed to be doing great things for you. I want you to do that so that you can let her see that she's not going to keep you down, and she's not going to ruin our lives the way that she tried to. You need to do that for us.
I can't get on YouTube right now.
But you know what you need to do? You need to live well. Like I told you.
Shit. She's not going to put my life down. She's not going to hold me back from shit.
I want her to see that, because here's the thing, though. I want her to see that.
Well, she's going to see it. She's going to wind up seeing it from a fucking jail cell.
And she's not going to see anything from a jail cell, because she's not going to see how good you're doing. I want you to show her how good you're doing. You say you're doing good, I want you to show her.
I want you to I want you to prove to me that you have nothing to do with her now.
Fuck her.
Just saying fuck her doesn't prove anything to me.
Well, I don't know how it will. I don't know what will, but you know what? Screw that.
Show up here in person.
Well, I can't do that.
Oh, why
Not
can't
right
you?
now. Not right now. Listen, not right now. I can't. Stop. One day at a time, please.
Yeah, well, I'm letting you know I'm not holding back. I'm not holding anything back for you. I did that 10 months.
Listen.
I'm not holding anything back for anybody.
And I'm not going to hold anything back from you anymore. I'm going to tell you everything. Anything you ask me just about, I will tell you.
I want face-to-face, and that's what I want. And there's no reason at all why I can't have it.
Look, look, this is the first time we've talked in months. Let's get acquainted with each other and everything.
Don't even.
Or I should say reacquainted.
Yeah, don't even. You already know me down to a T. There ain't nothing you don't know about me.
You know what?
Pretty much.
All right. You know what? No, I'm not going to do this. No, I was going to do something, but never mind.
What?
No. I don't know if it's a good idea to get involved. No, I don't know.
Get involved in what? Face to face.
No,
I was without doing anything.
You have questions about me and that asshole friend of yours. I was going to call her and tell her what I think of her. But I don't know. I don't even know.
It's not an asshole friend of mine when you were the ones that was doing things for her. After talking to me for 10 months.
I don't even know if I still have her number, but I want to prove to you that I have nothing to do with her.
Calling her with me on the phone? No. I do not want her having my number.
No. You can mute yourself. Mute yourself.
You got my number. You better make damn sure nobody gets it.
She's not going to have your number because you can mute yourself and I will call her. Let me see if I have her number still.
You really better make damn sure nobody gets my number from you.
I don't know.
I will change my number again. I've done it once already. I'm not afraid to do it again.
I don't even have it on this phone. You know what? Let me log into T-Mobile.
You know what's really going to suck is that I got to tell Allie and my probation officer that I've talked to you.
Oh, God, Lorne, one thing at a time, please.
Yeah, that's so easy for you to say. You're not in my position.
I know I'm not in your position. Lorne, one thing...
This is a lot harder on me than it is you.
Look, I just told you I respect your privacy. There were no nudes of you online or anything like that.
Yeah, well, you might have to talk to Allie.
Hold on a second. Hang on. Let me see if I don't have her number on this phone, but I know that it's going to show up in my call records from...
And to your benefit, when you told me happy birthday, I told Allie about it. And Allie said, well, that was nice of her.
Yeah, and 3 months later, you called me back. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I gave Allie a look. I wasn't very impressed.
What did you say?
I gave Allie a look. I was like, really, Allie? She said, okay. I know, but it was nice of her.
And I did send you a nice happy birthday. Okay, hold on. Well, I mean, don't hold on, but I mean, I'm just looking at my phone right now.
You didn't tell me what...
Listening like a typical man.
Yeah, you didn't tell me what you were wearing for pajamas.
I did. I said...
Pajamas.
No, I told you I had on my Spider-Man, or Superman, rather, T-shirt, and I told you that I had on pink pajama pants. But aside from that...
What color are they?
Pink, with polka dots. Okay.
Silk or cotton?
Cotton. You're very particular.
Well, I was just creating a picture.
Anywho,
silk or cotton?
I said cotton.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say cotton.
Okay. Anywho,
nothing under the cotton. Right?
Hold on. You know what? I'm looking for this asshole's phone number so I can curse her out. Because it's not on my phone. It's on my phone, but I know it'll be on my phone records from maybe July. So I'm just looking to try to remember it. I'm also trying to make sure, because like I don't even remember it. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't just call like another like random California number that's not.
She had an Australian girl send me a card and then call me. The card the Australian girl sent me said that she masturbated to my videos. And then it was like 2 days after I got the card. Actually, I don't even think it was 2 days. I think it was the next day or the same day or something. But the Australian girl called me and I told her, I said, don't fucking call me. Because that was like right after you and me. I was fucking pissed right off. The Australian girl never called me again. Well, no, that's when I changed my number right after that. And then this fucking guy, Bobby, called my work and left a message. I called him back, and he asked me, he said, we used to email back and forth, and I was like, I don't remember. He said, we used to Google. I said, well, I don't remember that either because I never Googled anybody. And he was trying to think up some more shit. And I knew he was full of shit anyway because he had told different stories to the lady that he gave the message to. And I told him, I said, I appreciate you wanting to have contact with me, but don't ever contact me again. And I hung up on him. And he's still calling my work.
So
I didn't call my work again so I can get his number.
You have an interesting life. Okay, I found her number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting life, I'd say.
Oh,
Well, What I want is a simple life.
I'm going to call her.
Hang on a minute. I got to get another cup of coffee. I got to put my phone down.
All right, after you get back, I'll call her.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on. I'm going to set my phone down again so I can get comfortable in the chair. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know how to fucking put mute on this thing. Hang on, because I got to look at my phone. Mute. I don't know what mute is. I'll just not say anything. So you better make damn sure that she does not get my number, because I will change it tonight if I have to.
She is not going to get your number because I'm calling. Like, how would she get your number with me calling?
I don't know. I don't even know how you got my number when I pressed star 671.
Yeah. We went through that already, and you said you dialed star 67, whatever, but I still got your number.
Yeah, I know. That's why that fucks me up. How you wound up getting my number? Because I dialed star 67. You weren't supposed to get my number.
You act like I'm like some mythical creature or something with a
cell phone. What I'm saying is something fucked up. You weren't supposed to get my number when I dialed star 67. And somehow it still came through on your phone, so now I don't trust star 67.
Well, this is kind of funny, though, because you're asking me questions that I honestly can't give you an answer to, because all I know is that I saw I had a missed call, and I called it back, and I didn't even look to see what the number said. Okay, so I know what I'm going to say to her, because I'm pissed off at what she did. I want to know if you have anything you want me to say to her.
Huh?
I want to know if you have anything specific that you want me to say to her, because but they would be able to, whatever. I don't know anything about how any of this works. All I know is I'm calling her and I'm not holding back.
The people that own this company that I work for, they're very good friends with Betty. Betty is Mom's best friend. They're looking out for me. They're not. There's no way these people are going to get me fired. These people are looking out for me.
And that's good, because you need somebody looking out for you.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Society has truly, I'm agreeing with you. Society has truly dropped the ball on you. But you know what?
And I'm telling you, keep that in mind so you get the fuck away from this stupid bitch.
All right, you know what? I'm not holding back. I'm going to call her. All right.
I'm not going to say anything because I don't want her to know that I'm on the phone.
Hold on.
Don't you tell her.
Mute yourself right now.
I don't know how to mute myself on this thing.
Well, don't say, you know what? I almost don't.
I'm not going to say anything.
What if she hears you breathing? All right, you there? Lauren, I'm about to call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm calling now.